It's game. Time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to Sacramento. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Dallas. Both teams tonight, Doris, looking to take a measured approach to this game. What should we expect to see in these half-court sets?
Yeah, typically these two coaches want to make sure they're in control of what's transpiring in the half-court. So you'll see that point guard look over to the sideline, maybe get a play call from the head coach, and then try to execute it. But they're certainly seeking out the best matchups, and if that means changing sides of the floor, getting to the third and fourth options, that's exactly what these teams will do.
Bledsoe outside. Harris right side. That one off the back iron and out.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Count it, good.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
From the arc, Okafor grabs the miss. To the middle. Stolen by Pippen. Pass to Baines. Outside Pippen. To the paint. Harris inside. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Rebound by Parker.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Bledsoe. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And so Aldridge will bring it up for Dallas. And then Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Miami no good on that time either. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Dallas moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Holiday. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up this man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Here's Bledsoe. Following the score by Derrick Rose. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat trailed by 9. To the middle. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Baines. There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harris. And nothing but hair on that one.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Pass to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
And they will call over the back on the play.
And gets physical on the boards and just really pays for it with the over-the-back call.
Boy, he wanted that rebound. Didn't matter who was in his way. Doesn't get it, though.
The three.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Pass to Rose. And the shot is good. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the free throw, no good.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Miami no good on that time either. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 10 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
Pass to Rose. Over Winslow. Here's Okafor, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Boy, you call that a perfect closeout. You love the aggressiveness on the offense.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
Tries again, and the layup is good. Okafor's got 14.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Jokic. Off target from three-point range. Dallas leading by 14. Outside Aldridge. Jokic with the steal. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know. Well, the defense harassing him every step of the way makes that a really tough look.
Pass to Winslow. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Holiday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Jeff Green picks one up.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Winslow with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. For the finish. And Aldridge slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
Back to Rose. Parker outside. Bounce pass for Okafor. It's deflected, and they get it back. It's good. Okafor's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Heat trail by 15. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Good ball movement here by Miami. On the wing, Winslow. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Dallas calls timeout.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You'd never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Both teams will make substitutions. Back to Farrell. Pass to Measury. Out left to the wing. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
Well, people are always talking about his scoring, but Bledsoe, very good vision as well, finding the open man there.
To the inside. Here's Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the chart.
Pass to Monk. Outside, Jones. To the paint. Monk's shot's good.
And Monk is used to that aggressive type defense, especially when he's that close to the basket. Takes pride in really taking on the teeth of the defense.
Back to Harris. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Jones. Pass to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Harris has got his first points in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Monk with the ball. Down low. It's stolen by Harris. And here's Jokic. 17 points in the game. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Jokic. Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Mavericks leading by 12. Pass to Mejri. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Here's Bledsoe. Outside for Pippen. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Dallas. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Okafor. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. The shot's good. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
They'd be in a much deeper hole without his contributions, no doubt about it.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Pass to Okafor. Out to Parker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A lot of responsibility, Doris, in being the focal point of an offense. What characteristics have you seen are shared among NBA players who carry the load offensively for their teams every game?
Right. This is a great separation point to me in the NBA because there are a lot of outstanding players at the level on any given night in the NBA. But Kevin, there is a select few players who are willing to share the lion's share of the responsibility. Men like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. Like, you have to be prepared 82 times per year to step between the lines, shoulder the load, and sometimes when you underperform, to bear the criticism that comes with that responsibility. And Kevin, you know this. That's a select few player who's willing to absorb that.
Good thoughts.
Boy, maybe a little bit selfish to take such a tough shot instead of passing it off. But boy, as long as it's good, he won't hear about it.
Rose, no good.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Here's Holiday. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Young. And Young slams it home.
Oh, my goodness. Exceptional speed, outrageous athleticism. Thaddeus Young doing work.
And that one is good. And that's 10 points for Aldridge.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Winslow. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Out to Harris. Off target from outside.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
And Jones slams it in.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Here's Winslow. Pass to Jokic. Hits the target from 18 feet. Jokic has got 23 points. And the Mavericks call time here.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Out to the right wing. Here's Giles. Over to the left wing. The shot by Monk is no good. Green left side. To the left side wing. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
To the inside. Giles, that's good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Harris outside. .109 left in the third quarter. Here's Giles. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Pippen. Wilson left side. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer. 26 points for Jokic.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
The Mavericks have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. The first one falls. He's off on the second. Pass to Giles. And stolen by Harris.
That's his first personal foul.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Substitution. Derrick Rose.
Here's Pippen. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Young taking his time here. Pass to Mejri. Left side Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Rose has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavs.
Well, Kevin, that's simply about feel, right? Derrick Rose in pick-and-roll situations has such a good feel for the right decision.
You look at the state of the game, international leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad. I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer. Pass to Monk. Young outside. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kev, no hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Harris outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Back to Rose. Pass to Mejri. Here's Jones. And no good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Bledsoe right side. Now Jokic. Here's Harris. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Mavericks leading by 23. Jones, no luck. Left side, Harris. Here's Baines. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, he's got wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even bothering him on the perimeter.
Pass to Rose. Pulls it up. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Poked away. Monk with the ball. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway to all of Latin America, and the NBA, as always, eager to expand their presence in new markets.
I agree. And the fact, Doris, they're so progressive has just, given them so much new things, revenue, growth avenues to follow. But it just opens up a whole new area where they can grow.
Never rest on your laurels, Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Kevin Harlan does.
Dallas calls timeout. They're in front by 18. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas making a switch here. .139 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide-open look and gets it there on time and on target.
Shamet. That three off the mark.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jahlil Okafor.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Miami. Over Okafor. Jokic, no good. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Outside Holiday. Here's Okafor. 5 on the clock. And Holiday has it in the corner. Ferrell, that's a two-pointer. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. All sorts of time. Unable to get that one.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
You know, and a lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the carom.
So